From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, India is a spellbinding mosaic of culture, tradition, languages and an extraordinary mingling civilization. Keeping its age-old culture maintained, today the country is taking huge strides on the path of development. Hello, I'm your host Lipakshi, and today in our episode of My India, we bring you some of the stories that will give a glimpse of our country's diversity. Let's begin the show with the festivities of one of the biggest celebrations in Madurai city of Tamil Nadu. Goddess Meenakshi is revered as the Queen of Madurai, which is also the centre of her worship. Every year, the grand celebration of the Chithirai festival is held at the Meenakshi temple in Madurai, commemorating the holy union of Goddess Meenakshi and Lord Sundareshwar. Have a look.
Every year in the Tamil month of Chaitra, which usually falls between April and May, Madurai pulls a sea of devotees as the city's Meenakshi Amman temple celebrates the annual Chithirai festival. Commemorating the celestial wedding of Goddess Meenakshi, a form of the Supreme Goddess, and Lord Sundareshwar, a form of Shiva, the festival hosts a number of events that are not just religious but also boast of the remarkable cultural continuity of the Indian civilization. Kodi Yatram marks the first event of the entire celebration. In this, the chief priest of Meenakshi temple declares the opening of the festival by hoisting the flag, which stays on the flag post till the end of the festival.
இன்னைக்கு கொடியேற்றம் மீனாட்சி திருக்கல்யாணத்துக்கான கொடியேற்றம் காத்தால இருந்து நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. வெகு விமர்சனையா அந்த திருக்கல்யாணத்துக்கான முதல் நாள் இன்னைக்கு கொடியேற்றம்ன்றது அதை நாங்கள் பார்க்குறதுக்காக காத்தால 6:30-7 மணிக்குள்ளே இங்கே வந்துட்டோம். வந்தால் இங்கே எல்லா கோடி ஜனங்கள் கூடியிருக்கா. அந்த சந்தோஷம் எங்களுக்கு எங்கள் வீட்டு கல்யாணம் அப்படின்ற ஒரு திருப்தியில் நாங்கள் எல்லாருமே அந்த கொடியேற்றத்தை பார்த்து ரொம்ப, அதாவது உலக மக்கள் எல்லாருமே குரு பயிற்சி இன்னைக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே சகல ஐஸ்வர்யமும் கிடைக்கணும், மீனாட்சி திருவருளால் எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கணும்னு நான் பரிபூர்ணமாக வேண்டிக்கிறேன்.
Pattabhishekam marks the second event in which Goddess Meenakshi is crowned as the Queen of Madurai for the next 4 months. For this ceremony, the beautifully decorated idols of Goddess Meenakshi and Lord Sundareshwar and his consort Periyavidai are brought to the Arukal Mandapam, which is situated opposite to the temple's Sanctum Sanctorum. A female elephant is also prepared who walks in front of the deities as a part of the custom. Hundreds of devotees as well as tourists assemble in the temple to witness this whole divine extravaganza.
அம்பால பார்க்குறது, திருக்கல்யாணம் பார்க்குறது, சாமி கும்பிட்றதுங்கிறது இந்த ஒரு வருஷத்தோட பலன் அப்படின்னு நான் நம்புகிறேன். அதனால தான் காலைல சாமி பார்க்கணும், வீட்டிலேருந்தே கிளம்பி வந்திருக்கேன். இந்த அடுத்தடுத்து இப்போ லாஸ்ட் இயர் பார்த்தேன், எனக்கு அதுக்கான பலன் இந்த ஒரு வருஷம் இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ இந்த இயரும் பார்க்கணும்னு சொல்லி வந்துட்டேன். அதுதான்.
Meenakshi Kalyanam marks the most important event of the Chithirai festival. It is the grand wedding celebration of Meenakshi and Sundareshwar in the city of Madurai. The deities are decorated with silk cloth and floral garlands, and nearly 50 priests in the temple perform puja rituals and special prayers. A day after the event is the chariot festival, in which Meenakshi and Sundareshwar, who are now the king and the queen of Madurai, come out to bless the devotees on 2 aesthetically decorated wooden chariots. This ceremony attracts many people to the massy streets of Madurai, where the procession takes place.
என் பேர் சாந்தி. நாங்கள் நிறைய வருஷமாக அந்த திருவிழா தொடர்ந்து பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். இது உலக பிரசித்தி பெற்ற திருவிழா, ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும். எல்லாருமே சந்தோஷமாக ஒன்று கூடி பார்க்குற திருவிழா. நான் 40 வருஷமாக கலந்துட்டு இருக்கேன். எல்லா ஜனங்களும் சேர்ந்து ஒற்றுமையாக இருக்கிற இது, எல்லா மக்களுக்குமே கலந்துக்கிறது.
என் பேர் விஜயலட்சுமி. எனக்கு இப்போ 50 வயசு ஆகுது. எனக்கு விவரம் தெரிஞ்ச நாளில் இருந்து நான் மதுரை தான். இந்த திருவிழாவை மிஸ் பண்ணாமல் பார்க்குறது, அது எங்கள் உணர்வோட ஒரு கலந்தது. எங்கள் வீட்டு திருவிழா மாதிரி அது நிறைவாக கொண்டாடுறோம், நல்லா பார்ப்போம். திருக்கல்யாணம், தேர், அது நாங்கள் சிவனை விரும்பி அவர் தான் எல்லாமே அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறனால அதை ரொம்ப விரும்புவோம். அழகரையும் போய் பார்ப்போம். ஆமாம், மன நிறைவாக இருக்குது. ஏதோ இத்தனை வயசுக்கு நிறையா இழந்திருப்போம், நிறையா பார்த்துருப்போம். அதில் இதெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு ஆத்ம திருப்தி கிடைக்கும்.
The procession of Lord Alagar, a form of Lord Vishnu and the brother of goddess Meenakshi, is another main event of the Chithirai festival. It starts from his temple in Alagar Koil, a village in Madurai, and ends at Ramayar Mandapam on the banks of Vagai river. Amid the journey, devotees also spray scented water at the procession. Legend has it that after realizing that he could not attend the marriage, Alagar returned back from the middle of the Vagai river after giving gifts to his sister Meenakshi. The same is reenacted in the festival by taking back Lord Alagar to his abode in a floral palanquin. While all the other events of the Chithirai festival are performed in the south of Vagai river, this is the only one that takes place in the north.
I'm very happy in spite of lot of people around, we are able to see Alagar, and I wish Alagar will bless total Madurai this year and the whole Tamil Nadu also.
Celebration of culture and tradition, Chithirai is one of the longest and most important festivals of the Shakta sect, which is a major denomination in Hinduism dedicated to the worship of Devi or goddess. Little girls are given the most importance. Dressed in shimmering saris, they play the role of goddess Meenakshi, a young and beautiful warrior princess. It is something that can inspire girls to become warriors and rulers.
While situated in the Nizamuddin West area of New Delhi, the Dargah of Hazrat Nizamuddin Auliya is one of the most revered sites in the country. Also known for its evening Qawwali sessions, the shrine is visited by thousands of pilgrims every week. Recently, the 720th Urs of the saint was held, which was attended by people of all religious communities. Take a look.
Decorated with glittering lights and echoing with magic and mysticism, the Dargah of Hazrat Nizamuddin in New Delhi recently commemorated the Urs of the Holy Saint. The shrine is famous as Mehboob-e-Ilahi among devotees. Hazrat Nizamuddin Auliya is the most famous saint of the Chishti order. The 4-day event saw a sea of devotees of different backgrounds and religions visiting the shrine to seek the blessings of the saint.
आज उर्स मुबारक में शिरकत के लिए तमाम दुनिया के लोग यहाँ पर हाजिर हैं, जिसके अंदर हिंदू, मुस्लिम, सिख, ईसाई, यहूदी सब लोग यहाँ पर आते हैं और अल्लाह ताला से दुआएं करते हैं। अल्लाह ताला उन सब की दुआओं को कबूल करते हैं। लोग यहाँ खाली हाथ आते हैं, रोते हुए आते हैं, यहाँ से हंसते हुए और झोलियाँ भर के जाते हैं।
It is believed that Nizamuddin Auliya was born in Badaयूं city of Uttar Pradesh and relocated to Delhi with his mother on the death of his father. Built in Islamic style architecture, Nizamuddin Dargah is a beautiful structure comprising intricate lattice screens and a vast courtyard framed by marble arches dating back to the 14th century. Besides housing the tomb of the saint, the Dargah also has the tomb of Amir Khusro, one of the greatest Urdu and Persian poets. Well recognized for seeking truth, love and knowledge through a more personal experience with greater being, Nizamuddin Auliya is respected by the people of all the communities.
हिंदुस्तान में सूफिज़म की जो बुनियाद रखी है वो ख्वाजा गरीब नवाज़ ने रखी है, जिनका दरबार अजमेर शरीफ में है। और सूफिज़म भाईचारा पूरे मुल्क में गरीब नवाज़ ने फैलाया है। उन्हीं का मिशन महबूब-ए-इलाही हज़रत निज़ामुद्दीन औलिया ने आगे कंटिन्यू करा है। आज भी आप देखेंगे दरबार में हर धर्म के लोग आते हैं, जो प्यार मोहब्बत बिना किसी भेदभाव से दरबार में मन्नत मुरादें लेकर आते हैं और अल्लाह पाक महबूब-ए-इलाही के वसीले से उन सबको कबूल फरमाते हैं। आपको यहाँ दरबार में जमुना गंगा तहज़ीब देखने को मिलेगी। सब लोग आते हैं, सभी धर्मों का यहाँ पे जो है ध्यान में रखते हुए स्पेशली वेजिटेरियन लंगर भी किया जाता है कि सब धर्म के लोग एक साथ बैठ के लंगर खा सकें।
These holy celebrations like Urs clearly indicate that the lesson of humanity and compassion that was once propagated by the Sufi saints is still having its roots deeply embedded in the Indian culture.
And now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
A cake artist in India's western Pune city was honoured by the World Book of Records London for creating the biggest cake depicting an Indian palace. Deb was awarded for creating the biggest vegan royal icing structure weighing 200 kilograms. The white cake is 10 feet 1 inches in length, 4 feet 7 inches in height and 3 feet 8 inches in width.
This is inspired from various palaces and monuments from different parts of India. If you look at the structure, you'll get glimpses of, monuments and palaces, and all the windows and doors and the domes are inspired from various Indian palaces. And so the thought was actually creating something majestic, which was, a tribute to Indian architecture.
She had earlier created a record for making a Milan cathedral-shaped vegan cake. Bollywood celebrities raised the glamour quotient at a red carpet event of an award function in India's showbiz capital of Mumbai. From Bollywood A-listers like Akshay Kumar, Sushmita Sen to television personalities like Kapil Sharma and Archana Puran Singh, the HT India's Most Stylish Awards saw celebrities dressed up to match the street couture theme.
Thank you so much. बहुत खुश लग रहा है इधर आके और बहुत personalities भी हैं इधर तो really one among them I think it's really nice क्योंकि ये awards definitely stylish awards मतलब you have to be comfortable in what you wear and I think that's very important for a personality, for a person, and for a woman I think women love to dress.
Actress Raveena Tandon was awarded with the Style Hall of Fame Award. HT India's Most Stylish Awards are celebrated to award the brilliance in the line of fashion and glamour. As many as 108 couples belonging to tribal community tied the knot at a mass wedding ceremony in India's eastern Siliguri city. The couples donned traditional Indian attires and performed Hindu nuptial rituals.
108 जोड़े हैं, पूरे उत्तर बंगाल से हैं, विशेष रूप से जलपाईगुड़ी जिला और ये सिलीगुड़ी के आसपास का हमारा सबसे पहले कार्य खोड़ीबाड़ी में प्रारंभ हुआ था 1984 में.
The event was considered to help the people who cannot afford wedding ceremonies and to support people considered to be from socially backward classes. Mass weddings are very popular, especially among the economically backward sections of Indian society, as they reduce the worries of financial implications among the parents or guardians of the brides.
India has from time immemorial championed the cause of religious syncretism in all its varieties of thoughts and traditions to the uttermost parts of the world. In a bid to get you familiar with the long-standing legacy of religious harmony in the subcontinent, we take you to Lucknow city of Uttar Pradesh, which serves as a token of peace and unity for the generations to come. Take a look.
Situated in the Lucknow city of Uttar Pradesh, the shrine of Dada Mian Sahib has been serving as a cynosure of communal harmony for generations. The 105-year-old shrine is visited by people of different religious communities from not just Lucknow but all around the state.
एक अपने अंदर की श्रद्धा है कि हमें यहाँ से जो हम चाहते हैं वो हमें मिलता है. आस्था तो बाबा ही बता सकते हैं, हमारे अंदर तो उनके लिए बहुत आस्था है. हमने जब यहाँ नहीं भी आते हैं, अगर सच्चे मन से कुछ चाहते हैं वो हमारा हो जाता है.
Although hundreds of devotees visit the shrine every day, but Fridays are usually busy when an enormous number of believers come to visit the holy shrine. Irrespective of their faiths and religions, people visit the dargah to get the blessings of the legendary saint. The devotees believe that saint fulfills the wishes of all and nobody returns empty-handed from here.
दादा मियाँ से श्रद्धा के बारे में तो अगर बात किया जाए तो यहाँ से हर तरीके के लोग, हर मजहब के लोग जुड़े हुए हैं। और जितना हम क्या बताएंगे, ये तो आने वाले श्रद्धालुओं से अगर आप पूछेंगे तो वो बताएंगे कि कितनी श्रद्धा है, क्योंकि यहाँ से दादा मियाँ का इस तरीके से लोगों के ऊपर फैज़ है, इस तरीके से लोगों की मदद करते हैं कि जो है अगर किसी तरीके से किसी का कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गया है, यानी लाइलाज हो गया है, डॉक्टर के पास उसका इलाज नहीं है, तो वो भी पेशेंट दादा मियाँ के वहाँ से सही होते हैं। और कारोबारिक हिसाब से भी अगर किसी तरीके से किसी को कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, वो भी मैटर दादा मियाँ के वहाँ से सही होता है। और उसके अलावा जैसे बच्चे पढ़ने वाले हैं तो उनकी बड़ी श्रद्धा है यहाँ से दादा मियाँ के वहाँ से, और अच्छी अच्छी डिग्रियाँ दादा मियाँ के चौखट पे वो लोग हाजिरी करके हासिल किए हैं दादा मियाँ के चौखट से।
India has remained an epicenter of many such sites that strengthen the bond of secularism. People from all faiths rising above their ethnicities, castes, creeds and religiosity gather at these places and spread the message of peace and brotherhood for coming generations to follow.
And now we bring you a few short stories about the recent developments and happenings from around the world in our section of World in Focus.
Dozens of dazzling light installations have mesmerized visitors during the annual Water Light Festival in the South Tyrol town of Brixen. This year's themes of the exhibition, now its 5th year, and which includes some 50 light artworks centered around peace and the environment. This year's themes of the exhibition, now in its 5th year, and which includes some 50 light artworks centered around peace and the environment. Brixen is located where two rivers meet, and it is where Danish artist Mats Vegas set up his work Misty Mystery.
It's about aerial mystery, things happening in the sky that we don't really know what is, or maybe we do, but back in the day we didn't know what it was. So it's about, you know, aurora borealis, the northern lights, and about maybe it's the gods doing something, the thunder, the lightning, things like that.
With one of this year's themes being the environment, organizers said it was important to give artists a forum to express themselves. On the town's library wall, German art group Zenorama was commissioned to create strata, which refers to the layers formed over time through natural processes. Each layer of strata can provide information, as does a library. Star Wars enthusiasts in Latin America marked International Star Wars Day, dressing as their favorite characters from the international movie franchise. At the Lima Comic Festival, Peruvian Star Wars fans dressed up to celebrate George Lucas' famous films. Fans staged lightsaber fights and seized the opportunity to take pictures with other cosplayers.
Todos los personajes te dejaban un mensaje, era el bien contra el mal, que siempre te podías redimir aunque hubieras hecho cosas muy terribles, pues, ¿no? Hasta el último momento de tu vida tienes para redimirte. Entonces esas cosas de niño calaron fuerte en mí y me volví recontra fan de Star Wars.
In La Paz, Bolivia's capital, fans gathered at the city's Cinematheque to enjoy a movie marathon and stage lightsaber fights. In Caracas, Venezuela, fans Princess Leia and Darth Vader posed for photos while enjoying a cosplay show. Star Wars enthusiasts marked the day celebrating the space saga by chanting or tweeting, "May the 4th be with you," a play on the film's catchphrase, "May the Force be with you." A combination of modern technology and old masterpieces has resulted in the impossible statue, which is now on display in Stockholm. The 500 kg, 150 centimeter tall stainless steel statue made using the latest advances in AI, advanced software solutions and precision manufacturing builds on works by artists such as Michelangelo and Auguste Rodin and can now be seen at the Science and Technology Museum in Stockholm, where it is a part of a permanent AI exhibition.
If you take 5 artists from 5 wildly different eras and sources of influence, how do you combine them into one piece of art that's actually manufacturable? And so the challenge is, what AI systems are necessary for this? What digital twin systems are necessary in order to figure out if this is manufacturable? And how do we blend all of these things together into a single project that's done efficiently and results in a compelling and amazing piece of art?
The company behind the statue is Swedish metal cutting tools and mining gear maker Sandvik, who wanted to showcase their digital manufacturing skills and machining and metal cutting tools. Computer scientist Robert Luciani, who created the AI blueprint of the statue, said one of the many challenges was how to take works of 5 different artists from different eras and combine them into one piece of art that could then be manufactured. In the production process, more than 20 different tools such as turning, milling, drilling, threading and broaching tools were used together with various software solutions. In total, 2.5 tons of stainless steel were used, and out of these 2 tons were subtracted during the machining process, resulting in a statue weighing 500 kg. All the steel that was machined was recycled and reused.
And now we'll take you to the busy streets of Old Delhi to give you a tour of the gastronomical delights that the area has to offer. From the much-known Mohabbat Ka Sharbat to the flavorful chicken tikkas and parathas, this place is a food heaven for all. Take a look.
It's been said that the food of a place is a true reflection of its culture. The lanes of Old Delhi and Jama Mosque are a portrayal of the city's iconic history and traditions that natives of this place have been keeping alive for generations. A heaven for all, especially meat lovers, these busy lanes of Old Delhi have a wide variety of delicacies like kebabs, fried chicken, shawarmas and more.
बहुत कुछ होता है, मतलब खाने के लिए तो पुरानी दिल्ली में तो कमी नहीं है, आप कुछ भी खाओ कैसे भी खाओ मज़े का ही होता है हर चीज़। जैसे अब हमारे यहाँ के कबाब हो जाते हैं, असलम चिकन का टिक्का हो जाता है और बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, शरबत है, मोहब्बत है, ये वो बहुत सारी चीज़ें फेमस हैं, तो लोग खाते हैं आते हैं, बहुत सारे सेलिब्रिटीज़ आते हैं, तो वो भी रहता है।
One of the most famous food stalls of this place is that of the Mohabbat Ka Sharbat. This is a rose-flavored cold beverage which is enjoyed by visitors from far-off places. Another famous delicacy of Old Delhi is the Shahi Tukda, a brown bread sweet that is slow-cooked for hours and is served with curd.
हमारे 1980 से दुकान है मेमियाबाद जामा मस्जिद पे फुल पैंट की। हमारा शाही टुकड़ा मशहूर है, केसर मिल मशहूर है, हमारी रबड़ी मशहूर है, हमारी फर्नी मशहूर है, हमारी आइसक्रीम मशहूर है मैम। हमारी ब्राउन ब्रेड होती है, ये काटते हैं, काटने के बाद इसको तलते हैं, तलने के बाद इसको सजाते हैं थाल में, इसके बाद इस पर वरक लगाते हैं, वरक लगाने के बाद मिठाई लगाते हैं, दुकान पर लाके इसको सजाते हैं, इस पर काजू पिस्ता बादाम डालते हैं।
It is next to impossible that one mentions Old Delhi without mentioning the age-old lanes of Chandni Chowk and its famous Parathe Wali Gali. Located near the famous Seeskanch Sahib Gurudwara, the place is famous for its deep-fried parathas which have fillings of chilies to rabdi, which are being served right from 1890s.
Yeah, it's full of flavors, but not exactly spicy.
Apart from this, a wide variety of sweets like jalebis are also famous here and enjoyed by locals and visitors. Be it takeaway or dine-in, the smell of Old Delhi's scrumptious dishes carries the essence of its long gone history and its humble origins.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@anin.com. I'm your host Lipakshi, and it's goodbye from the entire production team.